What it do, what it do, what it do. Without any further ado, let me go ahead and come up in this thing because this is going to be a short live. It is unscheduled. As you can see from the thumbnail, crypto is on the move, baby. And boy, oh boy, especially XLM. And by the time I did the thumbnail, HBAR, Hedera hash graph was on the move as well. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Investing with Rod. I am your boy. On this channel, we talk about stocks. We talk about crypto. That's what we're talking about today. We're going to talk about all types of stuff. We talk about exchange-traded funds or ETFs. But more importantly, we talk to you about how to invest money on a budget. You only got $5, $10, $20. You're in the right place. Wait, hold up. If you only have $1, $2, I might be able to help you with that too. You never know, baby. You never know. And there are ways you can purchase crypto with the $1 or $2 on Robinhood. Today, I am going to be using Coinbase. And the reason I'm using Coinbase is I'm going to show y'all a little trick, man. Don't always go by what I put on the thumbnail because I might put crypto's on the move, but I might have a whole plethora of things that I want to talk about. And today I'm going to also not only talk about crypto, but I'm going to talk about some of the moves that I've been making, not necessarily investing, just how I'm using investing with everyday life, man. I'm ahead of the future. You know, they had a movie Back to the Future. I'm going to make a movie ahead of the future. Y'all, it's Sunday, man. I'm having fun. Do me a favor if you haven't done so. Subscribe to the channel, baby. Anytime you see this hat that say art, I mean I'm ready. I tell y'all, every time I go live, every time I do a video this month, the hat gonna stand for something. Today it is ready. And let me go ahead and share my screen. I am gonna go ahead. See, we had two real homies. Somebody left. We got one real homie in the crib. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in here. And here we are. We are on Coinbase. I have it kind of exploded in a bigger format so the people in the back can see. If you're watching the replay, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I want to see at least a minimum of 25 likes for this live stream. Any video going forward, man. I'm putting out at least 25 cents worth of information, and the likes are free. So can your boy get 25 likes? Hit that notification bell once you hit subscribe. And now let's look at this, man. Bitcoin, $119,000 per coin. Before we go any further, when people see this, man, they automatically flip out. Oh my God, I don't have 119,000. Why am I even watching this? Why is he talking about this? He must be rich. I'm not rich. Why are you watching it? Because you can purchase what they call fractional crypto on Coinbase. You can purchase fractional stocks. All you got to think, we're talking about crypto right now. When you're looking at crypto, you're thinking of a coin. Now, when you take $1 or $20 bill to the store and you purchase something for $3, you don't tear a portion of the bill off and hand it to them. No. Well, think about this in that manner. Here, when you're purchasing a fraction, a piece of the pie. The entire pie or the $20 bill, you're only we flipping it around. If this was a 20, you're only spending 3. But here, instead of 119,000, you may only have $5 to invest. You're going to get a fraction of the Bitcoin, a fraction of the Ethereum, the XRP, the Tether, any of them. So don't get caught up when you see this price and, oh my God, $3,000. Last week, this was $1,600. We dollar cost average or DCA. I don't look at this now. Some people, oh, it's too high. I don't want to buy it right now. It's going to go back down. Yeah, you can do it like that. Some people, I just don't have the time. 4 or 5 YouTube channels, 6, 7, 8 different investment accounts, other things that I have going on. I don't have time to sit up here and try to figure out when this is going to go down to 110 or 105. I'm just going to purchase it when I have the money. Preferably, I like to do it every week, every 2 weeks. And that's what this channel is all about. Periodically invest. If you could do it every day, do it every day. Lisa J. Stocks is doing $10 a day into VTI. That's $300 a month, man. I guarantee you, we find somehow to at least spend $150 a month on stuff we don't even really need. That's $5 a day times 30 days. Some days have 30, some have 31. Skip a day. I don't care what you do. Make 2 days 250. Just find a way to set your future. All right, moving on down here, man. That's up 1.23%. Ethereum is up 1.69%. I usually don't get too caught up in these two, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Everything that I'm going over, I have in my portfolios. I do have a Coinbase portfolio. I have a Coinbase wallet. I have a cold wallet, which is offline. It's somewhere in my safe. I have a Robinhood and Webull Pay. So most of the stuff mirrors, but each of my accounts have different purposes for Rod, not purposes for the world. I even uploaded something earlier on Instagram. And it's funny that I use the word something because this post was centered around the word something. And last night, something told your boy not to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XRP, the top three. It told me to buy some XLM, which is Stellar Lumen. It's like number 8. It's going to be down here. We're going to keep going down, keep going down. There it is right here. Stellar, some told me, I tell you what, it wasn't no, it's up in one day, 20 point, it might be a week. No, it should be a day, 20.57%. Hey, I'm glad I listened to something, but people always say they said or them. Well, when I was talking to them or they said, I ain't got time to listen to them nor they. But when something starts speaking, and I don't want to go over nobody's head, I may listen to something because there's a reason. Now, them usually involve other people. Something is usually a mental conversation that Rob may have with Rob. And last night, something told me to purchase, and I'm going to show you what happened with that purchase. But we're going to keep going down here. Look at this, man. XRP up 4.25, right? When the people say XRP, I was just talking to a guy yesterday at the store. He said, oh man, XRP is done, bro. It's done, Rod. I didn't even know this dude. I just told him my name. He said, it's done, Rod. I ain't telling about no YouTube, no channels. I said, all right, man, I'm going to ride the wave. Yes, I did move a little bit, but I kept my core investment. I'm always move if I'm taking profits, but let's go on down here. I'm going to go down a little bit. Solana, that's one of my major holdings, 1.41%. Dogecoin, this is a play account, 1.95%. Last week, I want to say this was around 17 cents per coin. 20 cents, 4 cents for every one I have. I take it. Tron, I just made a move on Tron. I have a video coming up probably. I might edit it today and drop it today or drop it tomorrow. Definitely no later than tomorrow. It's at 1.22%. Cardano, for the people that like Cardano, Cardano is one of those boring investments where people sit up here and say, oh, I don't know, man, it doesn't do enough. Well, I'm going to show you a couple of things, and I didn't do it with Solana, but right here where y'all see these little APYs, it's called staking. It's like leaving your money in the bank. So I have my Solana stake probably 90%. I usually stake 80 to 90% of it. And it's going to take anywhere from 5 days to 17 days to baby get it out. It ain't like the bank. I just can't go up to no ATM machine. Ain't no ATM machine for crypto. It's probably somewhere, but I can't get this out of it. And then Cardano, I'm getting 1.68%. Man, that ain't no money. I mean, but that's on top of the 5% that it went up. Now, will it go up every day? No, let's be realistic. Cardano is boring. I just keep it. And most of it is on my cold wallet, which is a pain in the butt to add to, not to add to, but when you get to move money out of it, I gotta plug it into the laptop, and I gotta have my phone for authenticators. And it's like a laboratory in here, man. I hate doing it. So me hating doing it has actually made me some money with XRP and Cardano. I don't even know what this hyperliquid, but it's up 4.93%. Maybe I need to know it's $49 per coin. Maybe I need to know. I'm going to put that in my mental capacity here. Since it's early, I remember that. Now, Stellar, we're going to keep that in mind. I'm not going through all these. I'm just going to go through the ones, probably the top ones that I have. 3.41%. I made a huge move into SUI about a month ago and been dollar cost averaging. And that chain link is another boring one. But I'm telling y'all, sometimes boring is good. A lot of people said boring is bad. Boring can be good. Now I'm going to show y'all what I thought was boring. I thought XRP was boring. And I made about when I bought it was 33 cents, now it's 287. So okay, bore me. So Cardano, I bought it at like 30 some cent, double my money, over double, bore me again. And Sui Chainlink the other day was $13. Now it's 1587. I wish I would have got bored with that. Now here's one. While I was creating this live and the thumbnails, I was like, I ain't redoing this thumbnail. I could have. It would have took maybe 2 minutes, but I didn't want to. But here I am over here so happy about Stellar that HBAR 23.74%. Now let me tell y'all something. Now I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but it's some kind of standard out there, ISO 2022. There might be some more tools in there. Y'all can go look it up. But it's got something to do with how money is moving through the banking and the financial systems. And supposedly, XRP is up 4.25%. Now, I want y'all to pay attention. And Stellar, XRP, and I know Bitcoin is the digital gold and Ethereum is the digital silver. Well, some kind of way in the banking, XRP is going to be like gold and Stellar is going to be like silver or XLM. That's what I've heard now. So, but it's all part of this ISO 2022 stuff. And then you got 20.57 and HBAR is also a part of it. That's what I heard now. But after that, I'm not going to go down any farther. You know, you got your Shiba News and I'm not going down into that. I wanted to go over the big dogs, man. You know, you could go down here and play with Shiba Inu and Toncoin and Pepe. I have all these, but it just get on my nerves counting these 0.0001. I mean, I don't even, what is that? I mean, I know I got to have 1 million of them to equal $10, man. I go somewhere and try to spend that, and you know, let's say the whole world was crypto right now, and they'd be like, that'll be 40 million Pepes. Or I'm walking through the store, you know, now if something is $10, $20, that's all you got. You know, you might get some Doritos and a soda. And I always say Doritos, I don't even like Doritos. And then you might get, you know, whatever, something healthy. Let's just say a wrap, a chicken wrap, chicken Caesar wrap. Well, you know, as you add this up, you can't exceed 20, but I ain't got time to be saying, well, I can't exceed 56 million Pepes. I guess I could, but now let's go here and look at a move that I made last night when something started talking to me. We're going to pull up Stellar Lumen, ticker symbol XLM. Notice it'll say Stellar Lumen's here, but over here, when I get ready to buy it, it don't say nothing about no Stellar Lumen. It just say XLM, so I always know the ticker symbol. Now, all right, that's in the last year. So that 20, now in the last year, y'all, look what it did in the last year. It was a dime. That's about when I bought it, 353.35% on your money with 47 cents. So if I bought it at a dime, and I want to say I bought it, it was around my birthday last year. So it was around August 9th. So yeah, I said a dime, 0.099. You don't get no closer to a dime than that. I knew it was on my birthday. I knew it was about 10 cents. So this is how people, man, and you kind of just heard Rod say this. Man, I ain't got time to be messing with no dime. Some people, not Rod, well, something happened around 2020 that changed my strategy. But some people will get their money back at the cashier. They got so bold with it. They're telling me we don't use change anymore. So if you don't have the exact amount, we're going to keep it. Hell no, you ain't either. I'll be back and bring you. Somebody gonna stay here for hostage, and I'll be back and bring your change. You ain't keeping my money. But anyway, some people will take a dime if it fall out of their pocket or their purse. They won't trip. I used to cook, man. When I used to walk out of Kroger, which everybody knows is my favorite store, I would almost get hit by a car because I'm looking down to see if any change in the ground from the door to my car. And one day I found a $50 bill, man. That was a highlight of my year for finding money. But 10 cents. But then you look right here, and I bet you this is going to be probably around November. What I tell you, right around election time. What happened? Right up here. It was up to 64 cents. But I didn't sell right here. Let me get it. I ain't going to sit here and play. There it is. So November 23rd, 64, it went down, but it's still holding steady right here. Come on, man. So I bought me some. Something told me to, and I bought me some. Now, let's look at here. And I'm going to look. Now, I didn't buy it here. I bought it on Kraken. But just in this little, and my Coinbase is a player account. I'm about to tell y'all how I'm playing with it right now. My for real crypto accounts are my cold wallet, which is a little old USB looking drive thingy. It's my Coinbase wallet, and Kraken is kind of becoming that. But Robinhood and Coin, I play with their crypto. I try different stuff, and right now I'm gonna tell y'all a strategy I'm doing right now that's working out pretty good. In the last couple of days, man. Last 4 days, today is day 5, 4 or 5. So I'm up 64%, and I have $60 in here. I made 23. Today I made $11 today on some dimes. Some dimes, y'all. All right. My average cost in this account was 29 cents. So I doubled my money. Oh, no, not really 10 cents my money. So we're going to come over here. I'm going to go back. Hopefully it don't take me all around the world. And there we go. All right, so Tron. Let's talk about Tron. Let's see. No, because I'm going to do a video on it. I'm not going to talk about Tron. We just know that Tron's up. But let's look at Bitcoin. So let's say you're waiting on this magical parachute to fall out the sky to give you $119,000, or you're waiting on Bitcoin to go down. You've what they call that, roasted some marshmallows, you cooked some hot dogs, you went to the store, you left, took a trip and came back, and Bitcoin still hasn't gone down. Matter of fact, it's gone up. I want to take y'all on a quick journey here in the last year. Let's look at the lowest low right here. August 1st last year, Bitcoin was down 49 to 49,000. I just found the lowest point on this chart I could find. That's where it was August 4th, 2024, 7 p.m. It was $49,121.21. And in that, $11,000. 11,000. Now let's look right here. Right here, July 26th, it was at 67 and it dropped to 49. The average person would have freaked out. If you don't afford a dollar, don't invest a dollar you can't afford to lose, you're not freaking out. Now, if you invest in the rent, the car note, the insurance money, the kids' tuition, and everything else you shouldn't be touching, you might have got a little worried right there. But if you're investing money that you can afford to lose, or you know you have 25 extra dollars and you invest $5, this is how I had to start thinking about it, ladies and gentlemen. $5 was those powdered donuts I used to get at 7-Eleven. It was 6 in a pack, I think. By the time I got to work, I only had 1 left. 2 hours later, 3 hours later, I'm hungry again. And guess what? My $4.74, we rounded up to 5 because I got 2 packs. I didn't want to tell y'all that. I got 2 of them. They both be gone. And so is my $5. I ain't got nothing. But if I would have bought $5 worth of Bitcoin and I lost it all, I don't have anything either. I don't care. I'm not here. I'm not no financial advisor. This video is for educational, informational purposes. Only do your own research before you invest your money. I'm just telling you what your boy doing. I ain't got time to, I can find all the reasons in the world why things can go wrong. It's just like everybody else. But it's harder for Rod to find, it used to be, it's getting easier for Rod to find reasons that things can go right. Oh, I remember when I first heard about crypto, man, I ain't investing in no big, what the hell is a Bitcoin? And I have a Bitcoin right here, y'all. It is worth nothing really. I paid, you can hear it, I paid about 15 bucks for it on Amazon, but it's worth nothing. I can't spend it because Bitcoin is digital money. It's not physical money. So this here is just like something I got there as a collectible. Now, since I wasn't scared, why everybody that is scared, like Rod used to be, is waiting on it to come down or not touching it at all. Look at what it's doing. 49, went up to 61. And y'all, that was, wait, whoa. So August 1st, it went up in 8 days, in 7 days from 49 to 61. We're gonna keep riding this little chart. Then it's probably around, election time, it just lost his mind. Boom, 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 right here. I remember being in Arkansas, they used to say weight broke the wagon down. That's some country stuff. You may have to translate that on Google Translator. But I'm gonna translate it for you. While you waiting, a lot of things could be happening. And not bad things, but good things. I'm gonna tell you, being scared cost me, I don't know exactly how much it cost me, but while I was scared, I watched a coworker / friend turn whatever money he was investing into $1.9 million. But I was scared because I didn't know anything about it. So what I was really, the way I broke it down to myself, so I wouldn't be like jumping off the second floor of my house, and my house doesn't even have a second floor. I was scared to learn. That's what I was scared of. I wasn't scared of Rod. I wasn't scared of Bitcoin. I wasn't scared of losing money. I was scared to learn, because if you learn how to not lose your money, I guarantee you'll hold on to it. If you learn discipline and walk into the mall and knowing that you're trying to build generational wealth, meanwhile, for Rod, that watch is calling my name, come get me, Rod, come get me. But I got 25 other watches in there, and I can only wear one at a time. I don't even remember the last time I wore that little watch, the Apple Watch thingy. But when I learned how to find discipline to walk into the mall, look at all these watches that I want and I can afford any one of them, and walk right back out, because I still got 24 more days to wear the other 24 I got that I'm not even wearing. It made no sense. It made no sense. So guess what? Well, what's that phrase? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Now, some people got it backwards. And when I say this, I'm going to get off this half screen and get in the comments. Some people got it backwards. Now, the true thing is, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. But some people saying, it makes sense to me. I don't care how many dollars it take. No. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Not if it makes sense. I don't care how many dollars it takes. No, that's a little backwards. Because you can convince yourself of anything. I know firsthand. Oh, man. I remember when I bought this $63,000 Lexus for whatever dumb reason I bought it for. This was years ago, y'all. And I got that car note and was able to pay it. It was cool, man. I ain't care. But then when I retired from the Navy, and that $723 car note was like, whoa, Lord, have mercy. This is a lot of money. That car didn't look so good. That convincing, that car wasn't so important to me no more. And I promise you, man, it seemed like I paid on that car about 20 years. Anyway, man, let me jump down here. I might be here talking to myself. I don't even know, man. But that is the reality, man. A lot of time. What's up, East Boogie? East Boogie, it's just me and you in here? It's just me and East Boogie. East Boogie, man, do me a favor if you haven't done so. At least subscribe to the channel. Man, I don't even know if I'm really live. I guess I am. If you hear East Boogie, appreciate you being here. But hey, man, there it is. I've been on here, 26 minutes? Not going to be on here long. And it amazes me again. And while I'm here, man, let me just do something. Since it's me and East Boogie, and for anybody watching the replay, I guess you'll catch this part of it. But I just want to I'm gonna have to turn my volume down. Hopefully, don't nothing come up. I'm not gonna even go to a channel. I'm just gonna go to so. Hmm. hmm. I'm gonna hit this button. I hope it don't start talking. All right. So let me make sure I got this. So it looks like what's popular right now is everybody putting their dog to sleep. I just wanted to see what people were watching on YouTube, man. It just blew my mind. I'm looking at one live stream with 29 people in there talking about a cruising. I'm looking at another one with 2.7 thousand people. Maybe I need to start talking about dogs. 12 hours of dog relaxing music, then some more dog music. Then there's another guy talking about crypto. He got 12 people watching. Now, what blew my mind, and the reason I'm pulling this up, you got another dude talking about crypto, 4 people watching. I guess everybody's sleepy because you got you got music with 78 people watching. That really just don't look like too many people alive. So, but I just wanted to do that real quick, man, because I'm curious because a lot of times people seem like people. This is what I hear. I don't know what y'all hear in your everyday travels, but this is what I hear in my daily travel. What's up, Budget in the Bacon? How you doing? How you doing, Najee? Yeah, I know. The only reason I'm even live today is I was gonna go live later, and then I went to Lisa's live, and I saw she wasn't live, and I went to her community tab, and I pushed mine up. But hey, one of the things that really blow my mind, man, is people on my day-to-day travels are constantly talking about the times we're living in, as far as financial, economical times, and prices going up, and um, gas is higher, and I'm burning up. I can't turn my air on, and it's summertime, and it's 100 degrees outside because I don't want to have a high electric bill. And everything that I'm saying, I say the same things. It's not people saying it right. It's not, but what I did was I decided to try to find a way to relax the inevitable. And what I mean by that, I can't change it. I can't change the prices from going up. I can't change inflation. I can't change gas from going up in groceries. But I can change my current situation so I'm more prepared. If I change my current spending habits, I'm more prepared for whatever they decide to do out there. Now, I hear on my day-to-day travels people saying, yo, Rod, or they may not even be telling me, oh, I can't believe eggs cost $12. Well, I don't buy eggs like that, but let's just say something I do buy. Protein drinks, they went from $9 to $13. And I was like, man, that's crazy. But what I did look at was, well, if it's something that the doctor told me I needed, then I'm going to have to adjust. And what I did was I bought less, what they call them little things, body armors and stuff with sugars in it. Not saying that the protein shake didn't have sugar too, but I bought what they told me I needed and didn't buy what I wanted. So I had to readjust to the times. But that's just a small example. A bigger example now, not today, because people seem to be looking at something different. But when I go to YouTube and I see people like Budgeting the Bacon as a YouTuber, when I see people, very few people in my life or their lives talking about things to make things easier or to alleviate the stress that we're all going through economically, it drives me nuts because I'll finish my live and then I'll go turn my TV on and it'll be like, say, 7, 8, 9 lives pop up. And it'd be across the board. And I may see 200 people in the live talking about some guy I don't even know. I never even heard of, and how he said something that offended somebody else. And next thing I know, I'm like, well, can somebody please tell me what this is about? Because I have no clue. And so that's not going to keep my attention. But in the same sense, talking numbers and percentages and multiplications and divisions, that's not going to keep a lot of people's attention either. When I'm sitting here saying, oh, XLM is up 20% and HBAR is up 23%. Yeah, Rod, you can say that. I just look at my account. But when we want to get involved with numbers, and it's going back to the earlier part of my live stream, is when it's a bad situation. And the bad situation is always, the bad situation is always something that probably could have been taken care of. Not all of them, but I think about purchasing a vehicle. We'll know we can buy the car. We'll know we can afford the monthly payment. We want $500 a month. We like this car. We've been wanting it for 3 years. We finally got it. But we haven't thought about what type of gas it uses. We haven't thought about the insurance costs. We haven't thought about maintenance, none of that. And then we'll get mad when we go to the gas station for the first time, because remember, they're going to typically fill your car up. And we open up the little thing that pop open, and it said 93 or premium fuel required. That happened to me before. A lot of times the things I talk about happened to me. And I didn't take into account that instead of paying, I think at the time we'll say gas was $2.20 a gallon for regular, and mine was $2.40 or $2.45. No, man, that kind of, and I'm gonna pull up these comments, and I forgot I'm at the comment portion. It was just me and East Boogie in here for a minute. And East Boogie says, good afternoon, and thank you. Budget in the Bacon. Again, the content creator says, hi, Rod in chat. This is Naja. I'm usually on Lisa's live chat. And so true, Rod, we have to change our situations and adjust accordingly. Yes, we do. Laugh out loud. They went off topic in those lives. So many lives. I mean, I like those. I watch a couple of them. And it's good sometimes, but I'm not going to watch them every day, because I'm going to be behind the 8 ball if I watch fun stuff every day. Because some of the stuff I watch, y'all, and I have my thresholds. I was watching a content creator last night talking about his portfolio, and it seemed like I had heard it all day long, and I had reached my threshold. So I turned it off. Hold on, y'all. I got somebody. See, I love it. Somebody just said they just bought some XLM. They saw my post on Patreon. I have a free Patreon group, Investing with Rod. Go to patreon.com/investing with Rod, and it's free. It's free until September 2nd. And then after that, it's going to be a whopping $1 per month from now on. I'm not trying to get rich off this. I just got to keep, in case they start charging money like some of these companies do. First of all, it's free, then they don't. I want to change it. So let me respond to that, and I'm done. Sorry about that. But we have to be proactive with our finances. In good times, be prepared in lean times. That's so true. You know, we have our finances, and y'all, it felt good. I called a jeweler the other day because I have a watch, and I really don't like how the watch, the face, the dial look. It don't look like what I want it to look. And to make it look like I wanted to look, I can't seem to find a new face. So I called this guy, and he told me, hey, Rod, and I told him some people I knew. He said, just bring it up here. You don't mind, and we'll ship it off. And then when you're ready, you know, we'll have it here. When you're ready. I'm like, wow. First of all, it wasn't what I knew, it was who I knew. Second of all, I was able to hold a conversation. And third of all, it felt good to be able, what's going on, Fanny? How you doing? It felt good to be able to purchase something for myself because it's been so long since I bought something that was like for real, for real. I mean, I done bought hats and little shirts and slacks or something, but I'm talking about for real, like something that I have for years. When this hat get dirty, I'm gonna throw it away and get another one. I'm not gonna have it anymore. But like watches or something like that, that's something I'm gonna have for a while. And this watch isn't a watch that I'm just gonna have and then the battery stop working. I'm gonna do like the rest of them. But man, going back to crypto, and I'm gonna share my screen one more time. And let me get off of Bitcoin and let me go back. Now, I'm going to kind of recap what I've said. When you see these large prices, man, don't trip off that. You could get a piece of the pie. That's the whole pie. You know, think of it. You know, don't think of going to the grocery store getting a whole pie. Think of going to the little food truck and just getting a slice of pie. Or you know, like the soul food restaurant getting you a slice. You know, they got a whole cake up there for about $55, $60, but you know damn well you could go home and cook that same cake for $8.99. I don't know what cakes cost. I'm just making it up. Think about when my grandma used to cook them. But you know you got about $6 while you're up in that soul food joint to get you a slice of cake. Now you ain't gonna pay you ain't gonna spend those $60 on no whole cake. Think of that like that. You ain't got no. I don't know what y'all got. I ain't got no $119,000, but I got me enough to get me a slice of this cake. Now, another thing, I'm gonna talk about some boring crypto that's making money. I'm not a fan of Ethereum because it's boring as hell to me, but it was also $1,800 a couple weeks ago. Now it's 2,900. XRP, man, I'm wondering, is it hype or is it real? I don't know, man. Is XRP going to, you got all these people, XRP is going to be $10,000 a coin. If you look at the market capitalization, the circulating supply and the total supply, it's impossible. It can't happen. But if it get to 10, it's going to be my friend. If it get to 20, I'm gonna have plenty, man. I can keep on rhyming for days. I grew up in the 70s, baby. I'm just telling you. But I ain't gonna get to no damn 10,000 a coin. In that case, half of the poor people in the world gonna be rich, and then we all gonna be acting a fool. You know? Can y'all just imagine? I'm sorry. I thought about it in my head. Can y'all imagine? And I'm not talking about any particular race, creed, or color, but can y'all imagine a thuggish, ruggish Grey Poupon party? Oh, I don't even know if I'm saying that right because I ain't never had none. You know that fancy motion. Can y'all imagine a Grey Poupon thuggish, ruggish party where everybody that used to be broke now rich because they bought XRP and then went to 10,000 a coin and they over there, hey, dog. You know, ain't no telling what's going to be going on. You ain't going to, first of all, you probably ain't going to be able to see up in the joint because there's going to be a lot of smoke going on. That's probably going to be first, but there's no way they going to let that happen. That ain't why it's not going to happen, but that's a good reason if we just wanted to make up something. But then now I'm thinking about boring. Solana's another one, man. When they get down to about 130, I'm buying as much as I can without dipping in the money I was supposed to be dipping into because it's going to go up to about 200 and I might sell it. And I'm about to tell y'all, I forgot. I got to tell y'all what I'm about to be doing. Last time I talked about this one right here. Now, but when I started this was up 5%. Now Cardano's up 5.82%. Come on, y'all. I mean, it take a whole month for your bank to get 0.0001%, a whole month. And now in less than 30 minutes, I'd have made 1%. I'll take it. It's 1%, but I'll take it. All right, y'all. So let me bring you back on the screen big here. And I may have to do a pause for the calls because y'all just hold on a half a second. You gonna see my chair, but I gotta get my wallet, which I thought I had with me. I better have it, period. Y'all just give me, matter of fact, let me put this up. Y'all, if anybody come in here and say, where is he at? Just tell them I'm coming. I'll be right back. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe I should keep screaming so people can hear me, but let me just grab my wallet. 'Cause I got to tell y'all this magical Disneyland stuff I got going on without going to Orlando or California. I said Disneyland right here in Texas. Y'all hold up. I got kind of nervous. I didn't think I was gonna be able to find my wallet. All right, y'all. I'm back. I ain't all the way back, but I had to find my wallet. But y'all, when I say I've been at Disneyland, I'm playing so many games, and it's unbelievable. And I'm gonna share this with y'all. Let me get this off the screen. I'm back. All right, let me get this off the screen because y'all need to see all of me. So, Coinbase, and y'all, I ain't got no referral links. I don't get nothing out of this other than to tell y'all because a party of one is no fun. Right now, I feel like I'm the only one at the party. And there's a whole lot of food to be eaten. I need some help. But a party of one is no fun. A party of five is a get-together. But if everybody at the party, that's a party. If everybody know about this, yeah, man, I feel good because I feel like we all winning. So what you see right here, and I can show y'all everything because ain't nothing there, but it says Coinbase card. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can see it. Probably, yeah, right there. Coinbase. Ain't got nothing on there. So all my stuff on the back. This is probably one of the cheapest cards I've ever seen, but this is your magical ticket to Rod's Disney World. Now, I can't use that. To Rod Land. We're going to call it Rod Land, all right? That shouldn't be trademarked. Now, how is this so magical? So I got to go up here, and I'm going to have to try to do this here. I may have to share. Oh, boy, I just hit the wrong button. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this magic that's been happening in my life here. I can't believe it. But this is where I think the world is going. And I didn't do it to try to get ahead. I just wanted to see how it was going to work. And I picked the right weekend. So, what I've been doing, let me share this here. What I've been doing is I've been using XRP only from Coinbase, not none of my other XRP. And every day, when I go to the store, and I ain't been all over like the mall and KFC and all over the planet. Like if I think I went to Kroger, 7-Eleven, and I got a cream slushy thingy or something. It's something. No, cherry limeade, that's what I had. And y'all, so what I'm doing is when I go, this little debit card, it's not a credit card, this little debit card, I'm able to transfer my profits from my crypto over to this little card and use it. So let's say when I already had it there, so I had to worry about it. But when I went to Sunny to get my little cherry limeade, actually that was free. And then I got some mozzarella sticks that was $1.49. And I used this little card, but I paid technically with XRP that I just sold while waiting on the press that little button at Sunny. And then I got 0.5% Bitcoin or something back. So I had all kind of stuff going on. To them, it was only a cherry limeade. To Rod, it was a magical event going on. So then I go to the grocery store. And I'm just going to tell y'all all my business. I got me a Kit Kat. No, not one Kit Kat, but a bunch of them little 4 little pack, the little fun size ones. And some crackers and some other stuff. Then I stopped by my favorite olive section, got me something that I don't know what I was eating. I got to the cashier, the self-checkout. Now, you can't try to do all this in a regular line. They might curse you out. And it was like almost $20. So I went on my phone on my little Coinbase. I said, man, this is unbelievable. The money I just spent at Sonic, I'd have made back between leaving Sonic and shopping at Kroger. Transferred 20, so really I'm transferring 14 because I'd have made 6. But this 20, I'm transferring the money I already had made. I'm like, okay, yeah, let me go and pay for that. Then I needed some gas, so I had to go back to 7-Eleven, which I had really just lit up. Because I was kind of cheap, I didn't go up there and fill up because I didn't know how much XRP had went up, right? So I went inside and said, hey, hold on, man. I went on my thing. Yeah, let me get $17.32 on number 3. He was like, what? I said, yeah, $17.32 on number 3. He said, all right. He said, well, can we just make it 17? I said, I don't care what you do, man. Don't go over $17.32 though. So I went back out there, got my little $17. So I was like, man, I can't believe it. I ain't paid for none of this. I have paid for none of this. So I thought, I said, boy, this was I've had several one-time events happen in my life. So the next day I got up and I went to every morning. I thank God for getting up. Then I wake up, so I don't really talk to nobody because I be having issues and be getting mad for nothing. So I look at my stocks. Can't get no madder than them. I already am. But usually I get happy. And I say, oh, man, damn. I think my Coinbase was less than 1,000. Now it's up to 1,040. I got $50 more. Boy, I ran and got me some more stuff that I needed from the same place. So now I ain't gonna have to go back the next day, which that was about 4 days ago. Now I gotta go back today. And we're gonna see if I got some money from yesterday. So I'm like, man, this is crazy. I'm just like spending money, but I ain't spending my money. And y'all, this is a corporate. This ain't my YouTube account. I ain't got no job. I'm like Tommy, so I ain't got no money. Oh yeah, I do. I got Navy retirement. This ain't my Navy retirement account. This is my stock, my crypto account. So then, y'all, we're gonna look together. We're gonna look together. And again, this is a player account. I had somebody piss me off talking about, hell, he only had $12.41 in his. Dude, you missed the whole point. This is all about budgeting. I can show you an account with some money in it, but what's the point? All right, so let me go over here. Y'all, we trying to see. Now, whatever's over 1,000 is what we got and didn't have. We was at $999 yesterday. Where we at? Oh, man. Home. Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. Y'all, right here, I got another $38. I don't know what I'm going to get. I know I'm gonna get me a Frappuccino. Today's Sunday, so today Frappuccino Sunday. I know that they got Throwback Thursday, Find Your Way Friday. Well, today is Frappuccino Sunday. I know it don't go together, but it go together. Y'all, and I don't know. Maybe I should just do this here every other day and see how long this trend go. But y'all, I had $999 yesterday. Now I got $1,039. I ain't putting no more money in here. Invest. Then with Rod, you want to subscribe because I don't care what that damn thumbnail say, what the title say. I might forget about it and think about it when I get in front of this little computer today. I got a camera. That's why I keep looking here. I got a camera here that ain't on, and I'm using my computer here. But y'all, $38. I'm gonna let me see what I need to buy. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna get. What I got when I get it. It ain't. I mean, I can't go get no Rolex or nothing with $38, but I can go get a picture of one. Man, this is unbelievable, y'all. I'm serious, man. All right, we're going to get ready to get out of here, man. Budget of the Bacon is laughing. Rod with the rhymes. Yeah, man, I be acting a fool sometimes. Especially when I'm making money. Now, catch me when I ain't making no money. Ain't going to be no rhymes. Ain't going to be too many. Matter of fact, if you don't see me record, I probably ain't make no money that day. I'm kidding, y'all. Back in the day, you could almost fill up for $5. Yeah, man. Now, I think when I got them $17, I don't even know if well, I'm from Arkansas. I don't know if the hand, the needle, whatever they call it, I don't even know if it moved. I got to check my car. I don't even know. I don't care if it moved. It wasn't my money. But y'all, $38. I'm going to have to hurry up and go to the store before they go to. Matter of fact, hell, while we here, now, well, boy, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna let y'all know probably in a short or on the Patreon. Y'all go check out we're gonna pull up my Patreon while we hit it. And if you're in here right now, join it. I'm gonna pull it up and let y'all see it. But I wanna transfer that to my Coinbase card right now. But what if it go up? What if it go down? This little game, I'm like that little song. I like when we play the little game we play. And right now I'm playing the game of all games. So let me pull up something else here. Now I got like 2 Patreons, so I don't know which one I'm gonna pull up. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go to the other mode. This is what it's gonna look like for the people like, no, it ain't gonna look like that. Oh, I had to go to my other one. So let me just make sure. Yeah. Let me try something else. I don't think I want, because this one here is not going to show. It's not, I don't know why I'm signed up under this other account. So yeah. Yeah, right here. Well, oh, there you go, right. Bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to get here and not it be from, well, I may not have a choice. It may just show. But anyway, I'm just going to share this part here. So the Patreon, yeah, this is the one that is in the description. But yeah, I can't see nothing budget with bacon. I can't. I'm gonna show you which one it look like right about now. Hey y'all, for anybody that got StreamYard, they changed it, man. Damn, it's got some different looking buttons down here. So. All right, so when you go there, it's going to look a little different than this, but it's going to have it right here where it says create. This is why I actually make my posts, but here it'll say join for free, and then you can upgrade for $1 now, so you don't have to worry about it. It's not going to automatically start charging you anything in September. You're not going to give any credit card or any financial information right now if you join. Now, on September 2nd, you'll still have access to the Patreon. But starting that date, anything that I post from the 2nd going forward will only be the paid members. So it's going to look blurred. You'll kind of sort of see it, but you won't be able to see it. But anything going back prior to September 2nd, if you don't upgrade to the $1 subscription, you will be able to see that stuff only. So hopefully that makes sense. But and right now we have a couple paid members, so it's like $2, but this here is not really financial. This here is just in case they decide to go up on the prices. But some of the info that's out there, like I posted that today, something told me that now you'll see some of this right now while it's free for the people that hadn't migrated over. You'll see some of this on my Instagram under Investing with Rod. You may even see some on my Facebook personal account, which is just really for people that personally know me. But September 2nd, you're not going to see this on Instagram. Or what you see on Instagram, you're not going to see on Patreon. There won't be no mirror images. And right here, it just says, something told me to buy some XLM or Stellar Lumen, 46 cents, up 18% today. And this is from the day. I'm glad I listened to something. This is me telling everybody that it's free to join. This is welcoming the new Patreon members who just recently joined. This is when Bitcoin, some people may not even know. They may be at work. I'm like, tell me, I don't have a job. So when everybody else working, most of the people, I'm at the crib looking at this stuff. And once you sign up for Patreon, it's going to ask for your email address only. I mean, it may ask for your name. I can't remember. I think it go by your Google or your something like that. And you put your email address, and it'll automatically send you an email. Matter of fact, I'm a member, and I'll show y'all what it looked like. And it's crazy because I guess I should open these emails and see what they look like. I haven't even done that yet. But here it is right here. Invest, let me make sure I don't have, I'm going to pull that up. So, and there it is on my phone. When you pull it up, my email. I pull up my email. I'm seeing the same thing, and that's on the app. And I can read. People can read what I wrote for free. And then after September 2nd, it's gonna be $1, man. I don't have to sell something that's good. Just wanted to put it out there, man. And these are only going to get more and more intense. And what I mean by intense, I'm not going to flood you with a bunch of junk. I plan on doing no more than 2 to 3 a day that's pertinent. And then I may go up to 4. But like, this wasn't the same day. If he go up 4,000 in a day, I may post that, but this is 2 different days. But this is just me keeping the investor. Now, this is in a guy. This video in 2 days had 42,000 views. I'm subscribed to Mark. I was in one of his lives recently, not on the screen. He has over 100,000 subscribers. Everybody thought I was crazy when I said I'm selling some of my SCHD, but here it is. He's saying it's over. Question mark. So you have to pay attention. He's not really saying it's over. He's asking, is it over? But he's thinking about getting rid of his too. I wanted people to see that. I'm not the only one thinking it's time to move on from SCHD. Did I keep some? I kept probably 70% of it, but I got rid of 30. I'll be honest with you. Then I talked about a particular fund, SCHD, I believe. No, this is the other DGRO. This is their top 10 holdings. I can tell you right here. This is where I moved my SCHD over to this. So did I do a video on this yet? I don't think so. Maybe I did. Here's going to be why I don't have time to shoot a video, but it takes me a half a second to go over here, screenshot, type one little sentence, and I'm done. And here's the chart. In the past 5 years, DGRO, when I'm moving my money, is up 71.85%. It's just little tidbits, man. For $1, Rod doing all the work, man. Tell me anybody out there right now, other than I think I know one person. I don't even know if he changed. That's Matthew Perry. Another content creator is charging $1 per Patreon membership. People out there trying to get, not trying. They're doing a good job of getting $5, $10, $15. Is this the one? Hopefully, this is the one that is in your. Okay, it's not showing it, so no, I don't have any up there. And okay, cool. So budget and bacon, I'm assuming. So we got with 3 Real Hummus, man. If you have any questions, now's the time. We're right at an hour, and I'm getting ready to get out of here. Again, this was not scheduled. I was thinking about going live later. I was thinking about it, now it's happened. Do me a favor, y'all, man. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. But first of all, let's get the first friend. I was on a live this past week with CJ from CJ and Sharice. He hosted it. Anwar from Meet and I. Joseph Griffin from Keeping Up with the Griffins. And we talked about Black men in America. Very good. But one of the things I talked about was generational foundation. We hear a lot of people talking about generational wealth, financial freedom, but if you don't have a foundation, you can't build a house. If you don't have a foundation, it's hard to build anything, including a good family structure. So foundations are key. When you tell a friend, it ain't just going to say, hey, man, check out Investing with Rod. Yeah, you told them. Matter of fact, we're going to change that. I'm going to stop saying tell a friend. I'm going to stop saying share the channel. I'm going to start saying, instead of tell a friend, inform a friend. There's a huge difference between telling someone something, sharing something with someone, and inform them. I can inform someone on this channel in one sentence right now. Hey, Johnny, do me a favor, man. Check out this guy on YouTube, Investing with Rod. With $5 every payday, he can show you how to make that money grow. I guarantee you, John. But if I just say, hey, Johnny, go check out Rod on YouTube, Investing with Rod. For what? I mean, why? So anyway, man, last thing I'll say, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Make sure you select all. Hit the thumbs up. I'm sure we didn't get 25 likes because I haven't seen 25 people in here. But if you're watching the replay, hit that like button. Inform someone of the channel. Inform someone of the video, please. A party of one is no fun, but if we can get everybody to the party, that's a real party. And as always, Shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars, baby. I can tell you, I guarantee you will. I will be coming at you soon, dropping more heat, dropping more fire, dropping more knowledge. Again, it is your boy Rod from Investing with Rod. You can follow me on Instagram at Investing with Rod or at Points with an S, Points Blank Travel. And I will be live tomorrow at 7:35 Central on my other channel, the Points Blank Experience. I may simulcast over to Points Blank Travel because we will be talking about traveling. And she'll also be broadcasting on Event Yours. It's Tanya from Event Yours. We're going to be talking about the differences between cruising and all-inclusive excursions. So if you're not busy tomorrow, tap into that. Again, Rod from the Points Blank Network, Tanya from Event Yours, and who knows, Pretty Timmy, her husband, may jump in as well. Wednesday, I'll be on Points Blank Travel with the community, Sledge 18, Joe Barreto. I think it's actually going to be aired on Joe's channel. Could be Lisa J. Stocks. It could be Major Change Group. It could be Chaz Money Minutes. It could be Anthony Venture. We don't know who's going to be there, but I guarantee it's going to be 4 or 5 of the hottest heavy hitters from the finance industry on YouTube. And I'm trying to think of anything else, man. Other than that, man, subscribe to the channel, boy. The heat is coming, man. And I ain't talking about right now. It's like yesterday it was 76 degrees in Texas in July, unheard of. So it's up to your boy Rod to bring the heat, man. Hope y'all have a blessed and prosperous week. I will be seeing you soon. Much love to everybody. Until the next time, peace, baby. We'll holler at you.